Hey, 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 beautiful people. What's going on? What's going on? Happy Monday. Happy Monday. It is a beautiful day here in the A. Happy Memorial Day. Thank you so much for joining me. I am your girl, Coach Tashawn, your marriage communication coach. And before we get started, just want to shout out our sponsor, Swag Her Magazine. Make sure that you stop by and say, hey, Swag, what's going on? All right. So again, welcome to the TLC community. Welcome to the TLC community. And as always, you are free to add your note, ask questions in the chat. All right. And I'll get to them. I'll try to look at them and answer them if you have them after my info. So listen. I want you to go ahead and y'all know how we do. You've been following me. You should have been following me, right? So you already know. What do I tell you to get? Get your notebook, get your notebook, get your notebook. Now I gave you a chance this past weekend. I told you go into the dollar store and get your notebook. Get your notebook, right? But if you don't, I'll excuse you today. But you better have that notebook by next Monday, okay? Get your notebook so you can take down these nuggets, these TLC nuggets. All right. So you again, I'm here so we can do this thing together. We can do this thing together. What is that thing? Bridging that communication gap in your marriage. Yes, bridging that communication gap in your marriage. And what do I always tell you? Just because you have a little communication challenge does not mean that your marriage is over. It's not over. That just means you bring somebody in like me, Coach T, your marriage communication coach, to bridge that communication gap through what activities and nuggets and strategies and steps, all that good stuff. Because I want your marriage to continue to thrive. Yes, but it's not over. All right. So listen, we are talking about, like y'all, this is the last week in May. So we are wrapping things up. We are talking about this comparison of marriages. Oh my goodness. Comparison of marriages. All right. So listen, go ahead and get your notes, so you can take part in it. And it's right there. If you say, "Oh, she's going a little too fast" or whatnot, because you know I don't like holding you long, but I ain't gonna speed through it. Okay, so go ahead and grab your notes. So number one, we're connecting after comparison. Connecting after comparison. Woo! Let me tell y'all. Let me tell y'all. I gotta take me a little sip because I'm trying to tell y'all. If y'all are comparing your marriage to other marriages, like Instagram, social media, your friends, your family, stop it. Stop it right now. All right. So listen, number one, replace. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna tell you how we're gonna do this thing, right? But y'all stop that comparison. All right, stop it. Number one, replace scrolling with presence. That means constant comparison after often starts with your phone. And that means you're looking through Instagram, you're looking through Facebook, or whatever platform you're on, or whoever you're looking at, your friends, family, or whatnot. And you're scrolling up, you're scrolling, and you're like, oh, you see some pictures of them on, at the beach. You see pictures of them at cookouts. You see pictures of them shopping or whatever the case may be, and you're sitting there looking. You're scrolling. Don't act like you don't know, because we all do it. We have, and you're scrolling through, and you're like, ooh. You start thinking, ooh, I wish he'll hold my hands like that. Or you start being like, man, I wish my wife would dress like her. And you start thinking, and these thoughts enter your mind, right? They start entering your mind. Nope, wrong thing. Don't do it. Don't do it. Do not do that. Your boo is your boo. Okay? Your spouse is your spouse. When you start that comparing, to other couples, you're setting yourself up to just widen that communication, because now you're thinking about the other couple. You're thinking about what you want for them. You're thinking about them versus your own spouse, right? So now that communication, y'all, you stop communicating, or the communication becomes a little intense and then becomes toxic. Y'all know, don't act like you don't know, because it does happen. Because what you see out there, you're wishing it on for yourself, not thinking that's their marriage. Don't do that to you and your boo. All right. So instead, this is what I want you to do, and it's right there, the TLC action. I want you to take a scroll-free hour. Use it to sit together, talk, and just be. And then you're gonna ask each other, like, just tell me something I missed about you this week. That's opening that door to bridge that communication gap, right? That's giving that safe space. Instead, put down that phone, put down that phone, take your eyes off of your family, your friends, put it on your spouse, and just talk. Say, hey, boo, what I miss? What's going on with you? Anything I could do? What's going on? How can I serve you? What's going on? What's going on with you? What's happening? Right? Use your language. You know what I'm saying? Use your verbiage, but you're gonna invite your spouse in. You're gonna put down that phone. You're gonna stop scrolling and looking at those other couples. Yeah, I'm trying to tell you, you're gonna do it. And then before you know it, you give yourself 15 minutes. If you're addicted to that, now if you're addicted to scrolling, that's another issue. That's something that we're gonna have to work on. But if you're not, and you're just looking through, and you're going through some challenges in communication, and you know how you pick up the phone and you're just like, yeah, and then you start thinking, I just wish she'd talk to me like her husband be talking to her, and this, that, and the other. I just wish. That's the wrong thing to do. Don't do that. Do not do that. Okay. Instead, what I want you to do, I want you to sit down. I want you to grab your partner's hand, and I want you to say, babe, listen, hey, I miss you. I miss you. I know it's a lot that's been going on with us, a lot going on in the world. We've got all this stuff going on, but tell me what's going on with you. How you doing? Anything you need? Anything you want? What's going on? Talk to your partner. Talk to your partner, right? Or y'all scroll together. Some good stuff. Good stuff. But take your eyes off other couples. Now, am I saying that now other couples can be inspirational, right? There's some things I've learned from a lot of my friends and families. right? As couples, some ideas or whatnot. I'm like, oh, you know what? That's a good idea. Okay, date nights. Okay, doing this. Okay, gotcha. But coveting them and just wanting to be like them, dead that for real. Let it go, okay? Because it is dangerous to your marriage. Cultivate your own marriage. Water your own marriage, not theirs, because again, you don't know what they had to go through to get to that point. It's not always bad or whatnot, but again, you don't know what they had to go through to get to that point that you see. Okay, so stop doing that. All right. Number two. Speak your love out loud. Meaning, instead of watching how other couples show love, define what it looks like in your home, in your house, between you and your boo. And just simply ask your partner, what makes you feel appreciated by me? Babe, what do you like? That's it. Simple, right? What do you like? I may not like holding hands in the public with my husband. That's okay. You know, sometimes that public display of affection is not for everybody. That does not mean that I don't love my spouse any more less than the next couple, right? Some couples they love like touching on each other in public or whatnot. That's cool for them. Don't do that. Again, do not compare your love to somebody else's love. Ask your partner, ask your boo, babe, what do you like? Ask him, ask her, ask your husband, ask your wife, what do you like? Babe, do you like me touching your butt in public? I could be like, not really, but if you gotta sneak one in, sneak one in. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? You talk to your again, this is that dialogue that you can have. And again, it doesn't have to be long drawn out, it does not have to be serious, you guys. It does not have to be all intense. Just simply ask what you like. Yes, even after 7 years of marriage, believe it or not, this is what happens. Sometimes we lose that, right? Because of things that have happened in life. We're swamped down by the kids, we're swamped by our careers. Now a lot of people are becoming caregivers of their parents. Just things that have happened, and you forget that those bubbly moments that you had in the beginning. Ask, just circle back around and be like, you know what, he used to pinch my butt. He did. He used to, but he stopped. I wonder why. He probably didn't even realize that he stopped. You know what I'm saying? So instead of getting mad and you looking at somebody's Instagram page and you're seeing how her husband is giving showing her affection or whatnot, and then you getting all upset with your husband, don't do that. Don't do that. Vice versa. Husbands can see another wife and be like, "Ooh, she wearing them heels. I wish my wife would wear heels." See, y'all should have been like me. I told my husband up front, I don't wear heels. I keep my toes done. I wear some cute sandals and sneakers. Yep, I sure did on our first date. I kept it 100. I'm like, do you want to see me wobble and possibly fall where you got to pick me up? Or do you want to see me safe and cute and all of that? So safe, I could wear you some platforms, some sandals with some heels on it. But if you want me to wear them stilettos, I can't do it. Nope. Nope. Have sprained too many ankles doing that. Yep. So, but you got to be honest with your spouse. Don't do that to you. Don't put your spouse in those situations. Just talk to them. Yes, it is just that easy. I told you, I am your coach that does not like complications, right? I'm not going to make this complex for you. I don't want to stress you. I don't want to be stressed, right? So why would I want to stress you? Communicating with your spouse is really easy, y'all. It's really easy. Comprehension and communication is really easy. We make it complicated. We do. So instead, this is what I need you to do. Just say simply, I love this about us. That's it. That affirms your bond with your mate. That's it. It's not hard. It is not hard. And it's on your terms. On your terms. Mr. and Mrs., on your terms. Nobody else's. Not your family, not your friends, not Instagram, not so none of it, right? Those are your terms. All right. So you speak your love out loud to it towards each other. Okay. Number three, create your own highlight reel privately. You don't need to post it to protect it, right? I know we're in the era where everything we got to prove to people, right? So in order for us to prove it, what do? We have to post it, right? We want to post it to show everybody what we're doing. Mr. and Mrs. Such and such, they doing this and they doing that. I knew they was still. No, I've actually had people to ask me like, were me and Chef still together because I didn't post them. Well, number one, I don't post him all the time. We're not on each other's social media page, right? Y'all see him. The people who know him, that you know him, right? So again, we're living in this era of, oh, if you don't post your boo, then it must be something wrong, and that's sad, right? Because you see all other couples, and nothing wrong with that. If you're ready for the internet and you want to post your boo on the internet and whatnot, that's great. That's cool. But if you don't post your spouse on the internet, don't assume that people are not together or they having problems. No, you create your own highlight reel. You create your own reel, right? You ain't got to post what you and your boo are doing. You ain't got to be. We on date night we on this. No, we travel this. That that's if you and your partner decide to do that, then make it an agreement between you and your boo, right? So do not compare your highlight with others, because again, that's them. You make your own, and you can do it privately. Who said that social media was proof that you and your boo were happily married? Who said that? Nobody. I told y'all we make stuff complicated. We really make this communication complicated in our marriage, right? So instead, you need just one that feels like safe, soft, and sacred. Like start reconnecting with what's really yours. Okay. So again, each day, I want you to write down 3 favorite moments you've shared this year. Then you're going to trade those thoughts, right? You're going to revisit those memories just for y'all. You create that. You create that highlight reel. You create that. And if you got more moments, that's fine. That is awesome. But you create that. Okay? So listen, the truth of the matter is, again, you don't need marriage that matches the internet. You don't. You don't need that. You don't need to compare your marriage to anybody else's, especially not on social media, y'all. Especially not on social media. Don't do that to yourselves. Do not do that to yourselves. Be proud of your spouse. Be proud of your progress. Listen, couples go through things and it's okay. Every couple has a season. You go through. What do I always say? You go through them, right? You move forward. And sometimes if you have a dent in that communication, if you have a gap in that communication, it's okay. That's why I'm here to help you bridge that communication gap, to bridge it, to come back to each other. Your marriage is not over. It's not over. It's not. Um, Listen, it's not over. And you got to believe that. You got to want to move forward. And again, coaching, me and you, all 3 of us, we got to work this thing together. It's nothing magical about coaching. Ain't nothing magic about any of this, right? You got to put in the work. You got to do it. But the first thing you got to do, you got to be with each other. You got to look at each other and say, listen, we in this thing. We going to do this. It's me and you. It's me and you, right? It's me and you. And we're going to do this thing. We're going to move forward. We're not looking at other couples. We're not comparing our marriage to them. Their journey is their journey, you know. Our journey is our journey. and you're going to celebrate those victories. We're going to talk more about that because I told y'all that celebration of your victories, your triumphs, that is important. That is important. Okay. So make sure that you do that. You do that. So again, y'all, your marriage is not over. Okay. Let's see, let's go to the comments. Reese says, we tell people all the time, do not compare your marriage to ours. You can't have what we have. What we have is on purpose, and we are clear about that. Amen. That's it. That's it. You cannot. Everybody's journey is different. And once we learn to own that, listen, our marriages will continue to thrive. Your marriage is thriving, right? And again, sometimes again, you may have a little bump in the communication. That's okay. That's okay. That's why I'm here to bridge it, to help you, support you, and bridge it. But do not compare. Because I tell people all the time, me and Chef, you can't. No, our journey is our journey. Our communication journey is ours. I guarantee you don't want this journey, or you couldn't handle this journey. And that's nothing bad or being arrogant. But again, my husband is my husband. I'm his wife, for a reason, for on purpose, and vice versa. Like even with my parents, they were designed for each other. I said this before. My dad was designed for my mom. My mom was designed for my dad. My uncles and aunts, they were designed for each other. Every marriage that I've encountered, they were purposefully put together. So you have to own that in your marriage. Stop scrolling on the internet. And it's good that people are celebrating their marriage, but again, you don't know what it took for them to get to that moment of celebration. And I love seeing couples on the internet celebrate each other. I love it. I love it. I love it. But keep your eyes focused on your marriage. Okay? Do that. You got to do that. You got to do that. All right? So listen, I need you all to come back tomorrow for Talk It Out Tuesday. I'm going to show you how to do these things. Now, I told you, I don't leave you hanging. If you've been following me, I don't leave you hanging on Marriage Mondays, right? I give you the what and the why. And on Tuesdays, Talk It Out Tuesdays, I'm going to give you the how. Because again, I don't make things complicated for y'all. Real short, sweet, and simple. No, I'm not doing that. I'm not going to stress you out. You know why? Because there's nothing stressful about this. We have chosen to make this journey complicated. We have chosen because again, we're trying to be like everybody else. We're trying to be like all these other couples. Now again, there are couples that have inspired me and Chef, and we look at them and we're like, oh, thank you for that. Okay, oh, we got it. Okay, maybe we could try that, maybe not. But to pattern our lives, our marriage after them, no. We had to learn like this is our journey, because what we go through strengthens us as a couple. Same thing with you all. So stop coveting other marriages. Stop comparing your husbands, wives. Stop comparing your husbands to other husbands. Husbands, stop comparing your wives to other wives. Embrace each other. Okay? So come back tomorrow with your notebook. That means you got time tonight to go to the dollar store and get your journals. Get your journals now so you can take down these nuggets. All right. And tomorrow I'm going to show you how to do these three things. Right. I keep it real easy for you. Because why? Because I want you to continue to thrive in your communication with your boo. That's your boo. Y'all are a team, y'all. Y'all are a team. Y'all been through some things, right? Y'all been in this thing 7 years plus. Can't give up on each other right now? No. This is a new chapter in your life, right? So why would you stop? Why would you give up? Because you got a little communication challenge? Man, bye. Mm-mm. We ain't doing that. Not on my watch. I'm not going to let you give up. Nope. That's why I'm your marriage communication coach, because I am so serious. I am passionate about this. So passionate that listen, I need y'all to go ahead and sign up for June 21st, the Fireside Chat online, free, complimentary. but registration is required. Is our June fireside chat. We're going to talk about summer love. A special guest couple, the Davis couple. Mr. and Mrs. Davis. They're going to come in and listen. We've been having such a good time. Started this back in January. It's been phenomenal. Register. It is free again, and it's intimate. It is. That means I don't have a whole bunch of folks in there because again, this is a safe space for married couples. Just a chit chat. We just finished with the sip and share, right? And it was so phenomenal. It was so awesome. Talking to couple, like it's just so awesome. And then I need y'all to go ahead and save the date, June 13th, for the ultimate couples date night. More information is coming on that. Stay connected on my page. And I am TrinetteLCollier.com/services. All right. That's where you will find all of the information for these events. And I have some more things coming up. I can't share with it just yet, but almost there. Okay. But definitely Fireside Chat, June 21st. 6 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I don't hold you long, but we had such a good time. We stayed on for a while, y'all. That's how good it was. We just chit chatting. And it's just so good to see, just to talk with other married folks, right? And again, June 13th, details are coming. You don't want to miss this. And if you are interested on my page, drop me a heart. Say date night. Date night. All right. So I cannot wait to connect with you. Come back here tomorrow for Talk It Out Tuesday at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's 6:30 East p.m. Eastern Standard Time. All right. Live right here. So again, if you have some questions, you want to chop it up with me, I'll let you slide in my DM for a minute. All right. I'll let you slide on in there. But go ahead and connect with me, y'all. And listen, we in this thing together. You and your boo. You and me, we in this thing together. Okay? I got you. I got you. So until tomorrow, I love you. Peace.